Righto dudes, got back to the yard once again. More toes, more do you do when it's your job, I suppose. Anyway, alright, back to it. Got the interior out, so Justin's been busy. So these seats are out, okay. I like them a lot, and all the other gear's out. Good, I just went and bought some of this stuff, which is leather stuff. Right, so yeah, I know nothing about leather conditioning, obviously. So I'm going to grab a rag. I'll whack some of that on here now. I just think that getting the seats soft before I pull them apart to restitch them, and that will help working with them. Yeah, so just another step. Justin's also started on the big ute, okay, to put all that wood grain stuff and all that into the higher ute. And yeah, so, and the carpet we're going to use is this one here. I'm trying not to spend any money, guys, because I'm poor, right? So yeah, this one here, I'm going to pressure wash that tomorrow. There isn't any worn through pieces or anything like that, so we'll give it a pressure wash and see what she comes up like. A lot of the time, by the time you put the seats in, you can't even notice what the carpet's like anyway. And yeah, so that's a bit of progress there on the formula, okay? And yeah, all right. So what else have we got going on? Righto, so here's the plan. All right, I got my seat, as you can see. I've got two different sorts of spray paint. Right, this one, which is, what is it? Bloody machinery grey and mid grey. So we need to find the one that's the closest to our seat. That's that one. And then they got that one. So the dark one. Okay, so machinery grey it is, which is that one. Double check it. Alright. So here's the theory, right? I saw a YouTube video. Here we go, eh? You put thinners on your rag, okay, put a bit of paint on the thinners. What I'm aiming to get rid of is the seat cracks. See the cracks in the seat here? How that's like that? Right? Apparently it fills in all the imperfections. Right? So I'm going to set the camera up so you can watch, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. So there's the camera, sort of, kinda. All right, one camera, one thing of thinners. Okay. We'll get the thinners, put the thinners onto the rag like that, and then you get the paint and you put the paint on the thinners, and then you rub that on the seat, and apparently, or supposedly, it fills in the cracks and re-dyes the seat. So, more thinners maybe. I myself would chalk that up as a bit of a success. I don't know about you guys, but what I'll do is I'll do this top bit here as well, and I'll try and hold the camera while I do that one as well. So we'll reload this here up like that, have a bit of paint, that one, and then on we go. Bearing in mind that if this doesn't work, I don't actually care, because we're going to recover the seat, but it's just something I wanted to try. Like, I saw a video, they done some red Volkswagen seats, and they actually come up really, really well. I'll just go a bit more thinners, I think. Here we go. The results old mate got when he done it was a lot better than what I'm just getting now, but yeah. Don't know. don't know, what do you guys reckon? So that's what that is, that side, which looks okay. And that side there is really dull and sort of shitty. I don't know. Might get some of that that leather conditioner and put that on it as well. Like I put some of it on last night, which is in that section there. That's got leather conditioner that side. I don't know. To be honest, guys, I think I'm recovering these seats. I don't think there's an easy, cheap way out, is there? Alright, I'm going to turn the camera off. I'm going to do the seat and just see what happens. And we'll have a look, eh? I don't know. I'll take a photo and then we'll do photo comparison or something. But yeah, it's just hard to hold the camera at the same time. Righto, guys. I'm laughing because Letho just come out and he goes, "It looks alright. Did you clean it first?" Nah. Why would I do that? That's just ridiculous. Not the Australian way, is it, guys? Come on. Alright. Alright, so that has actually come up okay. Like, look at that. Look, it's I ended up using some of that hydrating cream after it. So this one here, I don't know if you guys can see. Can you see the little cracks? They're not cracks as such, but where it's just a bit shitty. Right? So that's what it is, right? I'm going to do that one now with me process, with me paint, me thinners first, right, on this. Right, it's never going to get rid of those cracks, but it'll bring the colour up better, and then we'll use our hydrating cream. I don't know. I'm actually pretty happy with it. And no, I'm not going to clean it first. The thinners will do that. Come on. We haven't got time to muck around with that women's stuff, have we? Right, dudes, I'll give it a go. I'll show you. Hang on. Righto. So I've gone over that again, right, just with the paint and the thinners, right? So that's got rid of our little bits, you know, like, because that's the other side. That's that side. So I'll just let that dry for not enough time because I'm impatient. So you can see the two different colours, front and back, but we can rectify that. Right, but it's filled in all those cracky bits where it goes all grey, I mean all tan and that, where the leathers come through, you know. We'll never be able to get rid of those cracks because it's just bad. Right, and now I'll wipe in our hydrating one, which then gives it the shine. And yeah, anyway, let's give it a go. I reckon we've had a win, guys. Look at that. So I've done that side there and up there. Look how good that looks. And then you got that side and it's still all cracked and a little bit shitty. But I reckon that's a win. So yeah, I'm going to do the rest of the seat, and then I reckon do the rest of the seat, and then for this week every day I'll put that conditioner on the sides that I've, you know, where I've done all that, and bring the leather back up soft, and that's us. No need to spend a heap of money that I don't have on an interior that I don't want. So yeah, that's a result. I'm happy with that. I should have been a motor trimmer. Alright, might go grab all the rest of the stuff and have a bit of a look at it. Righto. This seat's the driver's seat. It's heaps worse, right? It's got those big cracks and it's absolutely atrocious. So this will show you what it really does. I'm thinking of just painting that foam bit there for now, so it just looks tidy, and put them in the car. Like, I got a lot of money to spend. I'd rather buy tyres and turbos than bloody seats. Alright, anyway. I'll get this done and then we'll see it. So let's have one more look how bad it is. Right, that's absolutely atrocious, and so's that. So you can see all the, see how bad that is. Let's have a go, see what we can do, eh? Righto, dudes, I am happy. Like, yeah, that's, look at that there. I know that there's those rips in it there, but look at that. Look how good that's come up. You can't see the, like, that's so good now, and like that's a lot better. Like, I'm just gonna, I don't even think I'm gonna get them trimmed. I don't think I'm gonna do anything. I'm just gonna, this bit here is still real average, see, but I can redo that piece again and again until it comes up. But that's so good. And that cream stuff I'm putting on, the leather conditioner that brings it up shiny, like that's not even bringing any of the grey off. So, you know, it's not gonna come off on your clothes. So that's a result. Like, that's, I reckon that's good. They can just go in like that. The money I save on retrimming these, we can spend on turbo parts and do another build. I don't have to spend $1,000 on getting trimming done. It is a real shame that it's got these cracks here, but I'm just going to get some paint in there. Who cares? Like, I don't know. It would be nice to be perfect, but it's not a perfect car. I'm building it out of crap in the yard. So yeah, I'm excited. That's awesome. All right. Hope you liked it. I like it. I'll do all the rest, and yeah, she'll look pretty tidy in there with that done. So yeah, so just thinners and a bit of paint. How good's that? Rightio, so here's the plan, guys. I'm extremely happy with how these have come up, so I'm not going to get them retrimmed, I don't think. So what I'm going to do is I've got some trusty old Ajax spray and white, okay? Not sponsored, but if you just want to flick me some money, that'd be great. So all I'm doing is, this stuff actually cleans interior really well, even if you've just got a scrubbing brush. I normally buy the one from Audi and do it half strength, right? But I haven't got the one from Audi, and I'm going to pressure wash them. That's right, pressure wash them. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some spray. I've got them all set up here, some of these dirtier spots. Just got them set up, sitting on the back of the truck, and that's the carpet we're going to use, okay? So I'm going to, hopefully it comes up good enough. It's got some pretty wild sort of bits and pieces, but at the end of the day, if I can build a cool car and use no money, I'm wrapped. Like, if I can get something out of someone's backyard and then bits and pieces from the wreckers, and you guys can do it too. Like, it's not the parts that I'm using, we don't charge a lot for them. Like the set of windows and that's not going to cost a lot. Some dirty interior that you can spend a bit of time on, and you're going to end up with a mad cool car. Well, I think it's going to be pretty cool anyway. So, all right, I'm going to spray all this, and then I'm going to pressure wash it and let it dry, and then I'm going to go through and do that leather conditioning through the whole lot of it, and I reckon she's going to come up cool. I don't know, what do you guys reckon? Would you use pressure wash your interior? I have done it before. I had a Holden Astra once, a white one, and out here you have this red dirt, and they'd been driving around on a farm with the windows down. The whole car was full of this red dirt. I pressure washed it so bad, they come up mint. And I think I ended up with the car back. Someone drove it to Adelaide and back, and then their son drove it and smashed the sump. About 3 years later, I ended up with it here at the wreckers, and the interior still looked mint after I cleaned it up. So this will come up good. So I'll show you. Anyway, you just pressure wash it, and you're in Queensland, leave the doors open, she dries out. All right, I'm gonna get stuck in, give it a clean up, and we'll show you how it ends up. It's gonna look dirty today once it's wet, but we'll get it sorted. It'll be good. I'll show you a bit of this. I don't want to get my camera too wet, but yeah, I'll show you what it does. Like, it's amazing how much human slime comes out. Like, look at that. See? It's going to bring her up mint. And you had that real germy spot down the front there. Look at that. Doesn't get any better. Alright, so you see what I'm sort of getting at? Where we're going to end up nice and clean. And as for the carpet, like, nothing wrong with that. You might have a few little stains on her, but it's better than spending $200 or $300 on another set of carpet when this one's not worn through or anything, it's just dirty. So, alright, I'll get stuck in and get the rest of that done, and I'll show you when I'm finished, eh? Awesome. How's the human slime difference here? Like, that side I've done just then, like pressure washed it, okay? And look at that, look at the difference. Like, look how much slime and how the patterns come out in that. This interior is going to look good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. Look, I've done the 2 driver's seats. Well, we'll have to go through and do all that leather conditioning, and there's a bit of work in it, but yeah, what do you reckon? You know, like, a little bit of hard work's never gonna kill anyone. Although I just pressure washed that and that cracked, so maybe my interior isn't as brand new as I thought, but we might concentrate on getting it on the road, and we can maybe do interior down the track. But for now, this is going to be serviceable, and in the car it should be good, I hope. Sort of, kinda, I don't know. Anyway, here we go. Guys, I reckon I'm pretty happy with that. Like, look at that. That was a bloody mess. How good did that come up? I reckon, like with my paint, see it's got those little rust spots, I might just go, just give it a little squirt, and I'm going to go and buy some of that all-purpose cleaner, a bit more of it, and give that another hit. But mate, that's clean enough for me, for that thing, for sure. And all the seats, they've come up pretty good as well. They're drying out quite nicely. You know, I don't know, I reckon it's coming up good. I'm just going to go down and have a look through all that other stuff he pulled out and see what's there. But this should be a cheap thing, should be good. Alright, so the seats have come up good, like they're drying now. This is we're a couple of days later, but at work now. Put them outside in the sun and they'll dry up. We've still got all those splits and that to worry about, but yeah, that's a job for another day. But they've come up pretty clean. I'm pretty happy with that. Now our carpet, what I'm going to do here, right, the carpet's come up pretty good, but where they had those press studs and stuff, so I've got two different paints. One's a mid-grey and one's a machinery grey. So machinery grey is like dark and this one's like a bit lighter. I don't know if you can see the difference. So what we'll do is up here, this is under the console, right? Okay, so you can sort of, can't really see that too much. And next to it, we'll paint this. All right. Yeah, so we're not going to use the dark one, are we? Right, so I want to disguise these marks. Alright, so that's those rust spots sort of gone, and there's a bit more of a mess here, the back here, so we'll come through. I'll let that dry, right? We'll let them dry. Once that's in a car, you'll hardly notice that, like, but we'll let that dry, and I'll get me thinners rag like we did with that. We'll get the thinners rag. I actually have no idea how this is going to go, so I'm just winging it with you guys just to tidy it up the best we can. All right. So well, the rest of it's pretty good. Yeah. All right. We'll get a thinners rag on that later, and we'll just rub it in. But I'll let that dry. Thinners rag and get it to sort of blend in a little bit better, and maybe hit it with some more or something. I don't know. But even with those spots like that, it still looks better than the rust spots, doesn't it? So yeah, to be honest guys, I have no idea, just like you. So alright, okay, seats are drying, that's good. Carpet's drying, that's good. It actually rained on the carpet, otherwise this would have been good to go, which means when Justin comes back to work this week, he can get started back on the formula, putting some stuff back in. I'm going to put those front seats back in straight away so we can get it going and drive it. Yeah, and then the backs will work on that trimming bit. But anyway, all right, I hope you like the way it's going, dudes. I'm pretty happy with it. She's going to be a sweet thing, and hopefully it won't cost me any money. All right,